Hello and welcome back to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe, all those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. And in this video we're going to take a look at Blue Marvel from the new Marvel Legends Wave controller builder figure. So let's have a look what he looks like out of the box. Here he is with the builder figure piece. So we've got one of the legs. We also get two alternate hands, random choice of hands. I'll have a little look at those a little bit later. And you also get two effect pieces, which obviously represent his power abilities. So as a figure, let's have a look at him a bit closer. Now from what I can tell, the jacket is a new mould. The head is obviously a new sculpt as well. The belt looks new to me, but apart from that, everything looks pretty much reused. It's really cool that we've got Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel has only been around in Marvel Comics since, I think it was about 2008, 2009. And essentially his powers are strength, flight, he can manipulate energy, and that's why we've got these effect pieces here. But yeah, I mean, he's a cool character. He also teamed up with Luke Cage. I think it was in Marvel Now. He was part of Luke Cage's team as well. So he's been around the block, and he's a cool character to have in figure form. I'm a little bit disappointed that they've kind of just reused a lot of parts to make this one. It would have been nice to get a bit more flexibility. And he's had a couple of costumes. This is kind of his street level costume. There's one that's kind of much more of a all-in-one, which would have been a nice costume to have. And I'm pretty sure, I need to go back and read, but I'm pretty sure he had a mask at one point as well. So it would have been nice to maybe get an alternate head to have that mask. He's a little bit clunky to position. I always find with these effect pieces, getting them into a decent pose for your shelf is a little bit difficult, because the effect pieces look like, you know, he's powering up, that he's doing something impressive, but then it's difficult to kind of get him into a pose that kind of symbolise that. You know, something like this would work okay, I suppose. So yeah, it's a bit of a double-edged sword here. He's not the best figure. The new head sculpt is cool. He's not the best figure, but I am pleased to have him in figure form. So, yeah, that's my complaint, that he's not. It would have been nicer to have sort of seen, I don't know, maybe a bit more variety. Like I said, an alternate head or something like that, or maybe even pinless. Just I don't know. Just I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I'm pleased that I've got him. I'm pleased he's on the shelf. I'm going to put him with Luke Cage and the rest of those. It's good to have this character on our shelf, but I don't know. I just feel like they kind of cheaped out on us a little bit and didn't put as much into him as they possibly maybe could have. Let's have a look at the alternate hands quickly, and I think these alternate hands are part of the reason why I feel a little bit let down. Because I don't really know what they're meant to do. First of all, they're two very different hands, so they're not even the same set. You've got one that's kind of a half open palm, and you've got another one that's not quite a trigger finger. So when they're just on him, if you take the fists off and you just put these hands on it, I'm not quite sure what they're supposed to symbolise. This one's got a forward and backwards wrist articulation. This one's got a side to side. So I don't know, unless he's kind of stopping traffic, telling somebody to stop. I mean, you could pose him, you could do something with him, but they look a little bit, like an afterthought sort of thing. There's something else that's really bothered me about these hands as well. So let me just swap this over for the closed fist hand. Actually, I'll show you now. They're two totally different sizes. They're not the same size. The fist hands are much bigger than the alternate hands, and the same can be said about this one. I think it's more obvious on this one when you look at the fingers, and it's very clear that they are two different sized hands. Now I know people might go, oh well, you wouldn't notice. It's don't be so don't pick at it so much. But if I show you, when you put them on, you put one fist on and one of the other hands, it really does stand out. It really does, I think that it's quite obvious that they are two different sized hands. So I think because of that, that's why I feel a little bit let down with this figure. I feel like these two alternate hands are a real afterthought, as in, oh yeah, we'll throw these ones in with it. I think just more could have been, even just an effect hand, you know, like a translucent blue hand or something like that, that just kind of showed him powering up. That would have been cool. So I'm gonna leave the fist hands on because they make most sense. But yeah, I'm pleased that I've got him. I just feel that he could have been done better, and I hope that maybe we get a newer version in the future. So that's it. Please do like, share, subscribe, all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. Check out my channel for some other 5-minute figure reviews. But until then, that's Blue Marvel done, and I will see you soon.